I would believe that baseball should have a salary cap, and they should be capped with money. The players' union will never allow it, and they're going to go into a long strike in 2026, because when you look at what kind of money these owners are making, there has to be some kind of stoppage. There's so many fans going to these games spending tens of hundreds of dollars, can't afford to go to a baseball game, and when they do, they're buying a sausage for $30. I don't like it. I think baseball needs to come to an agreement where it works for the fan and it also works for the player and the owners. I think there's too much being invested into the players. What is it going to change when we see the first $1 billion baseball player for a 13, 14 year? I think it's disgusting how much these guys are making. It really is ridiculous. Some of these guys aren't even that good and they're making this kind of money. It really makes me sick to my stomach.
Do I think there will be a stoppage? This one seems about the closest to maybe a little bit of a stoppage in the way he's kind of approaching it to teams. And we have the meeting with MLB and then you have the meeting with everybody else during spring training. You don't have to be represented for your team. You can go to all of these meetings. I don't think there will ever be one, because what that does is steps on the throat of all the guys that fought to make sure got these contracts.
It sucks one way or the other. I mean, a lot of guys are going to lose their jobs, or if it does get to that, it'll be the ends of many careers, and a lot of people will be furloughed. The major league minimum's like $700,000. So, like, you're telling me a career AAA player is not going to be like, you know what, this is my chance to make some sort of money. Yeah. Of course, it's going to look bad, as it always does, but that dude who's got 3 kids and has been grinding in AAA for 3 years is going to be like, dude, I have to do it. And, like, who am I to fault him at? Like, right. You got to do what you got to do, man. The product won't be the same, but, like, you got to do what you got to do.
No, you carry that as you cross the line, and then you're not allowed to get anything further. Like, you don't get any service time, you don't get pension, you don't get anything. So it would suck to be in that position if you get to that, but I 100% understand where you'd have to be like, I've got to do this, and this is the best for my family, and can I still make money? Yes, but am I going to get the residuals of if I make it? But I can make this money now more than I've made.
Like, who's to say this guy in AAA doesn't go up and just ball out for a month, and then, you know, then we start back and the Rays are like, yo, we got to have Speedy Petey in our lineup. I don't care if he's a scout or not. We'll cut Errol Marks, but we need Speedy Petey. I hope it doesn't get to a stoppage. I would like to not see a strike. Like baseball to keep rolling.